So on today's video, we are gonna create a burn pile. We got some trash like these branches and whatnot that we cut down from this tree because it was up against these power lines and whatnot. So we're taking these down to the pit of doom, or the pit of despair. It's where we drag off the calves that didn't quite make it. And we'll call our fire department tomorrow and see if we get permission to burn. And we're just gonna go burn some of this trash that we got laying around here, kind of clean it up a little bit. That's what we're doing today. So we're trying to get this tree out of here, and it's heavy. We've broken the rope twice already. I'm trying to get it up and over so I can get it with the forks. Here we go. If I can get it. Better. Let me get him to stop. Ooh, unless he can drag it out, but I think it's gonna lose it. Oh, nope. Okay. Oh! I'm taking another shot at it, see if we can drag it out a little bit more. Woo! Nope. But that should be good enough to where he can get it. And that is why we bought one with the cage. Oh boy. If you're not doing anything, what are you doing? Okay, let me get this off, and then he can run in there and scoop it up. Go get it. Just a minute.
I bet I can grab it.
I know you can. Let me get you untangled. Go get it. That's a lot of wood sitting right there. The key is for him to not push it back in to the hole. For finessing his scooping skills. You gotta go down. Lower it. There you go. You're doing good. Okay. Let's see if it's balanced enough for him to be able to get it out. I think he may have it enough. Yay. You're not out yet, bud. Okay. That's a lot of weight. You got to keep it low to the ground. Low to the ground. Get out of the hole. Everybody's desire when they get a load is to lift up high, and that's how bad things happen. You always keep your load as low to the ground as you possibly can. Okay. You have a lot of weight on here, so you need to keep this as low to the ground as possible, yep, or you will flip this.
Okay.
And it'll fall, it'll flip before you realize what's happening.
Okay. I was barely going.
I know. Unfortunately, you got to put your kids in situations where they can learn. Because if you do everything for them, they never learn. And I guarantee you, Henry just learned a lesson about keeping loads low to the ground. He's going to learn a lesson about uneven terrain, speed, all of that. And so it sucks, but you got to keep them safe. But they also have to learn a lesson, or else they're not going to learn anything. What? We got that tree delivered over there, and now we got a new driver. We're gonna get rid of some of these boards here. Oh, that's good. Whoa. So we're gonna get rid of some of these boards here and load her up. There's some stuff behind the barn as well. We'll take this down. Next year, if we have a bunch of wood again, I'll just burn it up closer to the house instead of hauling it all down there. At the time I thought that was easier, but now I don't know. I should have probably made one pile down there and another pile up here, but oh well. So we've got this pile here, which is the old fence line. Back up. And we're gonna have her scoot this up. We've been working on hand signals as well. See how much of this we can get. Oh, turn. Atta girl, go forward. All right, now scoop it up, backwards. Tilt up. Tilt up. Keep going, there you go. Okay, go back. Okay, she's got quite a load. Okay. You have quite a load, so don't lift it more than about this. You may have to go up a little bit though, so come on up a little bit. That's about it. That's quite a load, okay? So nice and slow. Pit of doom. And give yourself some gas. Turn your motor up a little bit. There you go. We got almost all the wood out of the pile. We got to switch over to the bucket, but before we do that, we're moving these two hay bales a little further under cover here. This is moldy hay. Cows can eat it, but it's still pretty decent hay, and so we want to just protect it as much as we can. That's good. I love this machine. You can just pick up anything you want with it, and they make one size bigger than this. You got a little fuzz there, but we didn't need it. It's overkill. So we're gonna go put the bucket on now, and then we'll go get the rest of the wood. What's up? Well, we got our burn pile built. Took a couple hours, a little bit longer than I thought it would have, but we got the burn pile built, and assuming the fire chief is good with us burning tomorrow, then we should be in good shape to burn all of our trash. So we'll pick the video up tomorrow, assuming we can get the approval tomorrow to light the fire.
This is day 2. We got permission from the county to burn, and so we're gonna do a couple of batches just so it doesn't get out of control. And Brandon's lighting it with a, what is that, a welding torch?
Oh, it's just a torch.
Just a torch. So we're battling the cold and the wet and not using an accelerant. And it is just not wanting to light.
All right,
today.
Henry, where's your other branches? Okay, that's not gonna work.
Hold on.
Alright, so we got the fire started. And it's kind of going.
That's slick.
But it's got a ways to travel to get over there, so we'll see. So we're starting to make progress. Alright, so we're going to do our first fireside chat. So, what was your ag background before you bought the farm?
I raised some bees for a little bit, but that was about it.
You had a garden, some chickens.
Oh, I had to garden chickens and stuff, but I mostly worked on Chelsea's grandpa's ranch for a lot of years. Not full time though. Just over like Memorial Day, Labor Day, and shipping time. Spent a summer or two down there.
So how long have you been doing it then?
Officially? On our own?
Or just around cows? How long have you been around cows?
Let's see. I think 20 years. Somewhere around there.
And what's your favorite part?
Making you happy.
What's the worst part?
Them going through a fence.
How many miles of fence do you think you fixed?
I don't know, not terribly much. You know, you patch a little chunk here and a little chunk there, but I haven't done miles and miles and miles of it.
What surprised you the most about owning a farm?
I struggle a lot with making it efficient versus making it good enough, because there's a cost to both of those aspects depending on where you ride. So I think that's the biggest thing, is efficiency versus good enough.
Oh, the fires are getting going and it is just melting the snow around it. And it is taking out quite a few pallets.
It is hot. A lot of heat coming off of it.
It's lunchtime for the cows, so they're all going to meet the truck over there. When the kids were little, they had this book that they absolutely loved, and it was Farmer Jones, and it talked about all of the animals and saying it was time to eat Farmer Jones. And so, I don't know, those calves just reminded me of that silly little book. There's worse things to be doing on a Friday afternoon.
We're back out here checking on the fire one last time before we call it a night. It's pretty much died down. We're just smoldering a little bit. Got a couple little flames on these last pieces of boards here, but nothing too crazy here. We got a storm coming in. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's snowing up on the mountains, and that should start to make its way down later tonight, and that'll end up putting the rest of this fire out. It's supposed to get rain tonight, tomorrow, and then again on Sunday. But appreciate y'all watching. We had a good time burning the fire and stayed warm. It was cold today, But y'all enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you on the next one.